My name is Trisha S.S. Bellman. I carry over 10,000 hours of experience in digital tools and technologies. Here, part of the world's largest hackathon conducted by Bolt, I have developed a tool called StreamCut. StreamCut is a content creation platform for content creators. It is completely browser based. StreamCut has two main features: a screen and webcam recorder as well as a video editor. A lot of people either don't know how to use complicated video editing tools or can't afford expensive software or just don't want to go through the hassle of downloading apps. StreamCut solves that. It is made for anyone who wants to quickly record and edit videos right from their browser. Let me show you the demo of StreamCut. This is how StreamCut looks like. In the side panel, there are three tabs: the Home tab, Record tab, and the Video Editor tab. Let's first head over to the Record tab. The Record tab will lead you to the screen recorder. Here in the side panel, you can change the recording settings like the recording mode, audio settings, and quality settings. Now let's say I want to record my screen. So I'll choose screen only, and I want to record both my microphone audio and system audio. And now I'm going to press start preview and choose which screen I want to record. And now I'm going to press start recording to actually start the recording. So the video has been recorded and let's check it out. So let's press the speaker button to unmute it so that we can hear the audio too and play the video. So this is the world's largest hackathon presented by Bolt. Anyone can join this hackathon, like web coders, entrepreneurs, creators, or students. Anyone. The requirements of this hackathon is to build a new application primarily with Bolt and start building your app on or after May 30th for it to be considered new. Your app can be built. Let's skip a little bit. New. Now let us check out my portfolio. So let's head over to my portfolio. And this are the projects I've submitted, and also let's check out the different hackathons I'm participating in. So this is the world's largest hackathon presented by Bolt, which is the one that I'm currently participating in. These are my previous hackathons that I've submitted projects to. That was nice. So now let us export this recording by pressing the export recording button. Now let's head over to the video editor so that we can edit this video. So this is how my video editor looks like. Over here, there are three sections: the preview window, the timeline, and the properties panel. Now let us try importing the video that we had recorded using my screen recorder. So let's click on this import files button and import the video. So as you can see, the video has been imported into the timeline over here. Now what you can do is you can trim the video. You can also split it into two pieces by selecting it and pressing split. And you can also move them and do all those things. Now let us try playing the video to see if everything has come. So let's press this play button. So this is the world's largest hackathon presented by Bolt. Anyone can join this hackathon, like web coders, entrepreneurs, creators, or students. Anyone. Cool. So the video has been imported properly. Now let's say I want to remove these black borders on the side. As you can see, these black borders over here. So what I can do is I can scale the video. So to scale the video, head over to the properties panel, and over here you can go to the transform tab and you can change the scale using these sliders. So you can adjust the scale X and the scale Y. So let's say I want to make it completely, or let's keep it this much so that we can later rotate it. And I think I'll just stretch it in the Y to about this much. Now I can rotate it using this rotation slider like this. Let's say it will be a little bit rotated like that. Now let's head over to the color tab to do some color correction. So this is the color correction section. You can change the brightness, the contrast, the saturation and the hue. So let's say I want to change the hue to maybe... Ooh, that looks nice. Netlify's logo has changed. And I think that pink looks really nice. Now you can change the saturation to make it completely desaturated or very vibrant. So let's say I keep it about that much. Now you can adjust the contrast to make the image dull or very contrast and poppy. So I think this much contrast is good. And you can adjust the brightness to make it brighter or darker. I think we'll make it a little brighter. Let's just keep it 0. Now you can go to the effects tab to add some effects, like changing the opacity and adding some blur. Let's say I blur it just a tad bit to make it look a little bit blurred. You can see the edges are now a little blurred. I really like that effect. Now there are also some filters like black and white, sepia, vintage, warm, all these filters. You can try and choose whichever one you want. Let us select B and W, which is black and white. And look, the entire image is turned black and white. You can choose sepia, vintage, warm. I think vintage looks cool. Let's just keep that. Okay, so that's all about the properties panel. Now, let me show you how to add text and shapes. So let's say this portion of the video that I had cut off, let's say I don't want it. So what I can do is I can just select that clip and press this delete button in the properties panel to delete it. I'm going to delete it, and now you can see it's removed out of the timeline. Now what I can do is I can add text. So let's press this add text button. And as you can see, the text has been added. Let's make it a little longer like this and position it over there. Now you can change the font size and the text, content and the alignment over here in the properties. So let's say I make it 350 as the font size. Change the text to my name, which is Trisha SS Bellman. And I think I'll make it a little smaller to maybe 150. You can change the alignment from center to left or right. So let's say I want it left aligned, kind of like that. And you can go to the transforms tab to rotate it like this or like this. I think that looks pretty cool. Cool. And you can also change the scale here if you want to stretch the text. But I think this is looking good. Now let's change the text color. So head over to the color tab and you can change the text color over here. So let's say I want it to be bright yellow. Ooh, that looks really poppy. So now, let's say you're done editing your video and you want to export it. To export the video, just press this export button over here. When you click export, as export settings pop-up opens up, and over here you can change the format from WebM to MP4, and let's say I want MP4 because that's universal and that's really nice. And you can change the resolution from 1080p to 720p, or the quality from high to medium. And let's say I don't want this to be too high quality because I think just 720p is okay for this video. So let's just select 720p. And now you can press start export. It will export the video into your downloads folder. Now I'm going to show you the settings page right over here. So in the settings page, you can adjust the appearance of stream cut. You can change the theme from dark theme to light theme. So let's say you like light theme. So just select this and the whole UI switches to light theme. And there's also the text size. Let's say you can't read this small text properly. You can change it to extra large or large. So let's say I change it to extra large. Now that's pretty big, isn't it? And also there's an option to reset the settings. Let's say you forgot what was the original settings. You can just press this reset all button and press OK, and it resets it to original settings. So that's the entire demo of Streamcut. I built Streamcut using Bolt.new, which made it possible to quickly create a smooth and interactive browser-based tool. What makes Streamcut special is that it is made for people who want simple, fast, and a free alternative to complicated or expensive video editing tools. There's no installation, no learning curve, just record, edit, and export. I hope you like my tool. Enjoy and try it out.